Welcome back, guys and gals. We've been juggling projects like installing our new electric toilet, fixing a new to us outboard motor, and attempting some day sales lately, desperately waiting on the spring weather to fully arrive.
You gotta go that way, Carlos. That way.
Yeah, I would say that was a much easier sail. Look, there's a board with a nail on it. So to fill some time on land, Candy and I spent the day at Texas's oldest yacht club, learning the fundamentals of racing the sailboats. Oh, that is cute. I want this in my house. Morning.
And your name, please? Candace Day, or Candy Day. I'm with Emily.
Yeah, I had her just +1.
Okay.
This is so cool. Look at all the pictures. Wow. All right, I don't know where we're sitting. And while we still may have no clue how to race sailboats, we got a pretty sweet introduction into the life of racing sailors, people who sail for sport. It was actually really cool to see the competitive side of sailing, but like a lot of people in the room, I wouldn't have really understood much of it without having taken my American Sailing Association classes. With 101, 103, 104, and 114 already under my belt, I could easily understand the terminology, tactics, and discussions, for the most part.
So, in light air, having that the back stay a little loose and the head stay sag generates power, and that's good.
One thing was apparent to both of us, that we aren't really keen on the competitive racing side of sailing, and much prefer the leisurely cruising life.
Changed your mind, huh?
My car going back.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then downstairs is the women's facility for jars and dressing areas for normal.
It's so pretty.
And then upstairs are sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
And so you can rent a room for $35 a night.
Oh, but like if you're
a member.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have various rooms.
I love the trophies and stuff. That's pretty cool.
So here's some of the boats.
Oh yeah. To think that everything we do on our boat happens much faster and more aggressively on a racing boat, well, that's just a little too much pressure for me. I did learn better techniques to trim the sails for optimal performance, how to better balance the boat, and we even dove into twisting of the sails.
That sheet out until you see a little curl on the leading edge, and the more curl you have, or just holding it near that curl, you'll be getting the most efficient power out of the sail.
I have to admit, I haven't been exercising my sail knowledge as much as I can. It has not been my strong suit since most of the time I film and steer, and Carlos takes over the heavy lifting. But I think it's important to learn to solo sail if only for the times of emergencies. I'd especially like to be able to take over docking. I don't know if any of y'all can relate to this, but let me just show you one of our docking scenarios. Boat review for all the rigging and all the lines. Houston Yacht Club has survived a couple of different storms, but one in particular left massive destruction in its wake. Hurricane Ike. Hurricane Ike barreled through Galveston Bay September 13th of 2008, leaving massive destruction in its wake. It made landfall as an upper-end Category 2 hurricane with wind speeds between 96 miles per hour and 110 miles per hour. The storm surge had lifted a fleet of 80 vessels still tied in their slip and dumped them a quarter-mile inland on the road leading to the marina. Boats were rammed into the breakwater and into the docks and boat sheds, then onto the central wharf. Others were flooded and submerged, perhaps because of short mooring lines. The Houston Yacht Club has a crib-type breakwater that did little to stop the massive waves and surge from Ike. But today she's fully recovered and very prestigious. And technically, she's only a 40-minute sail from our home marina. Join us next week as we make a 23-mile journey to Offutt's Bayou to join the crew from TMCA for some Easter shenanigans on the water.
Well, you need to get a cup and then open.
I won't show you what's in there, but that's our makeshift toilet.
Request all vessels in the vicinity, keep a sharp lookout, assist if possible, and report all sightings to the nearest Coast Guard unit. This is U.S. Coast Guard Sector Houston Galveston, Texas out.